This is the Dogs! It's December, baby! This is how we do it for the Dogs! Go, Georgia! Woo!
Who's got that dog in them? Our Underdog segment every single week. Go to underdogfantasy.com. Sign up with promo code Flurry for a $1,000 deposit match. You also get, if you sign up right now, you have to sign up now or tomorrow, but you get a free half-yard Travis Kelce square. So you sign up, you get free money for your deposit, and then you can take higher 1/2 of a yard on Travis Kelce. It's a freebie. You make more money, you feel good, and you can lock in these props, these pick 'em projections that we're about to give you. We have 3 for the season, which again you do have to lock in now, and then we have 3 for this week as well. Let's start with our weekly ones because I will talk about Travis Kelce because he is the one that I am choosing. I have Travis Kelce going higher than 55.5 receiving yards. Again, we talked about last year the Chiefs ran the ball a lot more, right? So he was off the field because he's not as good of a blocker, and they had less plays because they were running the ball. Regardless, Travis Kelce still went higher than 55.5 receiving yards, over 68% of the time. He has gone, he went for 116 yards against the Ravens last season. He has gone for over 70 yards in all 6 times he's played the Ravens in his career, and he averaged 71.6 yards per game at home last season. 55.5 is a slap in the face. Luke, earlier in the show, you said that he's going to score a touchdown. I love that as well. Travis Kelce's going to have a good week. I think it's a lock.
And who plays better in big games than Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce? Like the first game, it might be a 56-yard touchdown to start the game.
And they just got done. People keep feeding him. They're like, oh, Travis, are you going to take a lesser role? Are you slowing down? Are you at the end of his career? And he's like, no, I want a bigger role this year. And with that in mind, he's probably going to get that. He's going to be motivated to do that. So 55.5 receiving yards, it may happen in the first half. Like he's going to be – this is a lock. I love it. Luke, what's your weekly underdog pick?
I think that this may be my favorite pick ever. I am taking Khalil Mack over half a sack. Like this is a revenge game. This Raiders offensive line is fucking horrible. This feels like we see it how many times every single year, at least once every year where Khalil Mack like racks up a 4 or 5 sack game. I really feel like this can be it. This dude is healthy. This dude is ready to go, and someone's going to need to produce on this Chargers defense with Joey Bosa's injury. I think Khalil Mack just destroys this Raiders offensive line. I'm all in on Khalil Mack.
Trevor?
About Khalil Mack, it's going to happen. He's going to get a sack. I'd feel confident of taking it if it was 1.5. Just because the odds would be great. Mine for the week is Andrews over 4.5 receptions. I understand that last year he didn't have very many with 5 receptions, but he's coming back. They're going to want to get him involved early. I see them getting him at least 2 receptions in the first drive or at least 3 targets, and he's coming down with it if it's going to him. So you're telling me he has to get 3 catches total in the next drives for the rest of the game. I think he gets that. I think they have to get him going, and I think he comes back with a statement with like 6, 7, 8 catches for like 90 yards and a touchdown, something like that.
Yeah, I like that as well. So if you lock in those 3 projections together, you can get 6 times your money. But Underdog has a new game feature right now. And by the way, if you're watching, you can scan the QR code. It'll take you to Underdog. You can download the app. Use promo code Flurry, Flurry, on your deposit to get that match, to get that Travis Kelce promo, and to get more promos throughout the week. There's another very good one coming on Sunday. But there's a new game on Underdog called Streaks. You lock in 2 picks. If you get it correct, then you lock in 1 more. Then you lock in 1 more. Then you lock in 1 more. All the way up, and there's a new cash out feature that we just added, and that's incredible. So you can cash out your money, and that's good. But you can go all the way up to like $10,000. This is how we should play it now.
Yeah, for sure.
Trevor and I both gave you Thursday Night Football once. So put in the Travis Kelce, put in the Mark Andrews. We're going to hit both of those, then put in the Khalil Mack sack for Sunday. Then you got 3, and then let's keep rolling it over. It's going to be incredible. We have 4 straight days of NFL football, so maybe lock in one for the Eagles-Packers game, and then after you win that, then lock in the Khalil Mack, and then you'll do one for Jets and 49ers on Monday. Super easy, but there's also season-long pick'em, and let's go over our season-long pick'em ones, and I'm going to do one that we all essentially said already this show that we really liked. Baker Mayfield's passing yards. It's set at 3,665.5.
Yep.
3,665. He had over 4,000 last year.
Yep.
Offensive line is better. His defense is arguably worse. He's in a comfortable situation. Why wouldn't it's so easy? It's
the only way he doesn't get it is if he gets hurt. That's the only way.
Yeah. It seems like an absolute lock. I absolutely love it. 4,000 seems like, again, 4,000 seems like the floor, but he has a 400-yard cushion then.
Right.
So, like, I really like that one. Luke, what's the season long?
It's going to be Devontae Adams over 1,050.5 yards. He hasn't gone under that since 2019, and he only played 12 games. So if we're, and he was at like 990. So give him 4 more games, he goes over that. Like, he hasn't gone under it since, before he was considered the best receiver in the NFL. I'm not worried about the Raiders' passing game situation. Devontae Adams is the definition of quarterback proof. 100 yards, 100 receptions is, guaranteed for Devontae Adams this year, and that feels like an easy 1,100 yards out of him. So I think that is free money right there.
There's no way. You go ahead.
Raiders probably playing down in a lot of games.
Yeah.
Gardner Minshew, like you had mentioned before, Zach, if he finds a guy, he's going to throw to him. And Adams is probably one of the best guys to do that.
There's no way anybody actually believes Gardner Minshew is a worse option than Aiden O'Connell.
I know, it's crazy.
There's no shot. And by the way, if he is, then Aiden O'Connell is going to play. And to your point, I had to look it up because it kind of surprises me. Devontae Adams was so bad last year. So bad. He had 1,100 yards and 8 touchdowns and over 100 catches.
Yeah.
Like, that feels like the floor.
Yeah.
I don't get it. And now there's no Josh Jacobs. Right. Josh Jacobs, like, okay, he's going to get 400 touches. Now they have to pass it more. This is easy stuff. Trevor, what's yours?
Mine goes off of yours, Zach. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw it. Justin Herbert over 3,600.5 passing yards. He would have to average 211 per game to get that if he played 17 games, and he was only under that twice last season, and one of them was against the Jets. Last year in 13 games, he passed for 3,150. Like, he's going to stay on the field. Yeah, they might run it more, but again, 211 yards per game. That's easy money. I don't understand how he doesn't hit it if he's on the field. It just doesn't make sense. The lowest passing total before in a full season is 4,300. Is he going to lose 700 yards in Harbaugh's scheme? No way.
It does feel risky to take a quarterback who's already hurt, though. That's the only reason why it's not locked to me. People are going a little too far on the whole Greg Roman thing. Like, Greg Roman wants to run the football. He's going to run the football. I understand that the Chargers are now a running football team, but people are acting like he's going to throw the ball as few times as Lamar Jackson. And let's remember, Lamar Jackson's a running quarterback and Justin Herbert's not. Like, Greg Roman's not going to be like, nope, you are Lamar Jackson. Like, that's just not going to happen. He's going to throw the football because that's what he's good at doing.
How long was Greg Roman in Baltimore? Do you know?
4 years.
Was he there for Lamar's first MVP?
Probably, yeah. Yeah, he must have been.
If he was, Lamar led the NFL in passing that year.
Yeah. To be fair, Justin Herbert's wide receiver 1 might be one of us this year. There's a chance. I think we could compete for it. But he was passing to Josh Palmer last year and it was fine. I do believe Quentin Johnston's going to have a better year. I do think Ladd McConkey is solid. I think he's really good. So it'll be fine. It'll be fine. That's an easy one, assuming he's on the field. And that does scare me. But assuming he's on the field, he should be fine. And his offensive line is pretty good.